Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cool.
It's your boy Kotsme back at it again with another YouTube video. And today, instead of going in giving out some hands, today I thought I'd show you guys how to get some awesome ass QQ bangs. And I mean, these things are something else. Let me go here and show you exactly what I mean. So if you're like me and you want to be well balanced, and you have a male earthling, which male earthlings they're boosted in strike supers. So what I wanted to do is that even though I like strike supers a little bit more, I still want to have ki blast, but I don't want to risk my stamina nor my ki in order to achieve this. Correct? So this isn't the QQ bang that I was using last night, but I'll show you my main QQ bang that I don't even know like how to even let something like this happen. But to get QQ bangs like this particular QQ bang, if you want it, I had mixed Beerus's clothes, if I recall, and I believe Gogeta, the regular Gogeta, not Super Saiyan God Blue, not that, the regular Gogeta and Beerus plus Senzu Bean to finish the mixing. Tried a couple of times and that's how I got that. But the one that I hear my friends that they really want is this one right here. Hold on, where'd she go? Was it a level 5? Yeah, here we go. Okay, so in my case, I usually don't use basic attacks. I like to combo into everything that I'm gonna punish somebody with. So granted that I put a couple of my attribute points, if not 125, I like to use my QQ bangs to offset that. So granted that I have an extra 25 points in my strike super, I put the QQ bang to -1. I tried to get a QQ bang that had -1. Granted that I couldn't find one that had just straight up strike and ki blast, all 5 levels. Now granted that I run with this one the most, I also have 100 points in ki blast. I'll show you right after this. So I'm gonna equip that back again and show you exactly what I'm talking about. So in which cases, as you can see here, I put most of my points into strike supers, ki supers, max ki, because if you want max ki, what you're gonna have to do, the reason why I put it is because one, I want to be able to use power rush in some cases to where I don't have to use meditation to get the power rush. I could just spring it on anybody anywhere to blue. And I put a couple points in stamina, it doesn't hurt, but my QQ bang automatically gives me stamina, So basic attacks, I don't really use basic combos. I always combo into strike supers or ki supers, so I didn't really worry much about that. Now max health, this is tricky. Okay, what I see is a lot of people tend to blow points on health, which is not bad, but I don't necessarily recommend it. Reason being is I tested it. If you even put 125 points into health for at least male earthlings, I don't know if every race has the same set of health, but when it comes to male earthlings, you will only get, I repeat, you will only get a third of a health bar, which is not worth it. That could be gone in one strike super if somebody is really that skilled that you're playing. So you just wasted 125 points to be taken away from you in one move. So instead of doing that, I'll put all the rest of my points in places that the QQ bang also represents. So basic attacks, I don't worry about that. Stamina, I'm pretty sure I have 5 bars in the QQ bang. I'll check again. But health, I'm not worried about it at all. Now go back to the QQ bangs and confirm what I just said right there. Ki, stamina, you get the point. Now there's 2 ways to make OP builds. or just all around monsters. You can either A, make a QQ Bang that you can agree with, and then go get the Dragon Balls and reset your stats to offset whatever negatives and positives the QQ Bang is giving you. Or you could do vice versa. Now, another formula I would like to throw at you guys is this right here. In fact, I'm actually going to go into the shop and show you. They probably won't give me anything good, but if you have, let's see, I believe it was, what was his name? Janemba, I believe. Janemba and I believe Gogeta. Gogeta and Janemba's clothes, or Janemba and Pycon. It's a toss in the air, really, because they both have pros and cons all the way down the board. Like Janemba, you can see like the QQ Bang I'm currently using. I had got from Janemba. You can see it right here. But I had found another piece of armor that could offset stamina, that also agreed with Ki and Strike Supers, but not Ki Blast. So it took me, I'm not gonna lie, like 16 times, and legit eventually I got what I was looking for, which is this QQ Bang right here. There was 2 ways to get it, because I actually got the same one twice, and I sold one of them on mistake because I meant to give this exact one to my Saiyan, because I like to use Ki Blast on him too. But it's whatever, you know. Now, as far as mixing, once again, you're going to be mixing. So I'll give you an example. Let's see, where is it at? We're probably just going to go simple. Not going to aim for anything. I mean, if I do get it, I'll be surprised. But let's say if you're trying to go for something that's a lot of Ki, you want stamina, whatever, right? Okay, so I will grab Goku Black's clothes, or whatever. Or better yet, I'm going to go the more popular opinion. People usually like to have OP, Strike Supers, and Ki Blast maxed out, which is kind of what I'm rolling with. But, so, we're going to pick Janemba. Okay, so notice how Janemba's suit agreed with Ki, Strike Supers, and Ki Blast Supers, right? So what you're going to want to do is find another clothing set. It doesn't matter if it's pants, whatever, that somewhat agrees with at least two stats that the first one has. That's the way I build my QQ Bang. So Janemba, either I'm looking for another clothing set that isn't Janemba that agrees with Ki, strikes, or stamina. Or you could offset it, but just as a tossing it up in the air, you could see, okay, we're gonna go with this one, a Z fighting suit. Okay, only because it doesn't necessarily have any strike super negatives, meaning that you'll be able to keep your Janemba suit pros about strike supers. It's not guaranteed, it just kind of helps. So you're gonna press OK, and some people like to use Ultimate Mix Capsule. I find to have more luck with it. It sounds weird, and I know it's a revival item, but Essential Bean Sprout. Usually I find that when you mix things with higher level end results, you usually get closer to what you want. So we're gonna give it a whirl. And somewhat, you know, if you had the money for it, which I don't see how anyone wouldn't have the money. I mean, the economy is kind of broken in this game. But, you know, just spam it. Eventually you could get there. Now, I'll show you one last trick which kind of breaks the rule of thumb. I'm not sure if it still works, but back in the day it did. There's a way, like, let's say you are kind of hurting, or you just went through this quest to get this specific piece to make a QQ Bang out of, but you don't necessarily have that many parts of that clothing to keep doing it over and over again. So I'm gonna hopefully try to find, okay, we're gonna use, like, okay, Let me find like an item that I only have one of. Okay, so perfect. I only have one Broly boot, correct? Remember this item. I have one Broly boot, okay? So we're going to use that. And then it doesn't matter if you select another clothes. This is kind of a glitch. It's an old glitch, but, you know, I'm going to see if it still works. So we're going to find another item that we know that we only have one of, just to prove that it's working. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, hey, hoo-ah, you know. But, okay, so we have full power Broly boots, and we're going to use, say, Future Mai's clothes, okay? Just a toss. So remember those two names, okay? The boots, full power Broly. Boots, Future Maya, okay? Once again, you're going to hit yes. You're going to go down right here, or up, down, whatever you want to do. Hit Sensu Brain Spout. Now, here's the tricky part. As soon as you get the result, right? If you could tell, like, what is usually, it goes from left to right. You know, health will be the first stat. Ki will be the second. Stamina will be the third, question mark, so forth, all the way down the line. Now, here's what you're going to do. You're going to hit A at this point. Boom. See what you get. Okay. Now, let's say you were looking for something that a YouTuber got or one of your friends got, but you're like, man, that was my last clothing. Now I have to go do that PQ quest all over again. And it could be like an annoying quest, like 132, or keeping somebody alive, or something that really requires friends. Well, from this part, you wouldn't even press OK. You will literally go to your app, open it up, quit. Now remember, sit there for a minute, count to 5, do whatever you want, you know, move around, okay? Now you're going to go back, wait till it loads up, and if it works when we open up our inventory, we should still have that Broly boot and Mai's boot, which we only had one of, mind you. So give it some time, let it load up. Chunks, get out of my face. Obnoxious rock music. You're gonna hear the music go out because personally I kinda turned it off. Or turned it down rather. So we're gonna go to our same character. It doesn't matter what character you do it on. I just mainly use Aries. He's my main. Now we're gonna go to multi-lobby. Doesn't matter if it's single lobby, this works either way around. It's just the aspect of closing the app completely. Okay, so we don't need to run anywhere. We're gonna open it up, go back to your equipment, and if it worked, which I'm not sure, I remember it, they both were free items, and sure enough, there it is. I only had one Broly, and so was Mai, so I could literally go back, you know, and try to redo the whole mixing all over again. It'll be tedious, but you know, it's a way to cheat the system to try to, you know, spam and get the best QQ bang you could get. If you don't really have the resources to, you know, keep trying for the one that you're looking for. Because who knows, you might get it in one try, or it might take 20 times. But so many as you keep trying, there's always that chance that you'll get it. But, you know, that's what I just wanted to show you guys. Now, if you guys want to go get a pen and paper at this point, or, you know, not to be funny, I'll give you like some other ideas of good mixes that I've come across. So pause the video at this point, and then I'll give you the formulas. So one would be Whis Gi plus Beer's clothes plus with the bean sprout. All of these are going to be completed using the Sensu bean. Okay, so Whis plus Beer's clothes, Whis Gi, Goku's Whis Gi at that. Okay, another one will be Janemba and Pikkon. Okay, another one will be Beerus and Champa. because those are literally opposite stats. Another one will be Whis and Gogeta. The same gi that you would use with the Bears one, but you're going to take the Bears one out and do Whis and Gogeta. Okay, that's another one. Another one would be Gogeta and Broly, the normal Broly, not the new Broly. And mind you that this is not the new Gogeta clothes either. They're the old ones. The orange one. The normal Gogeta. It won't say SSGS. It will say just normal Gogeta. Okay? So Gogeta and Broly. That's another good one. Another good one would be Pikkon and Vegeta's GT jacket. I don't know how that even makes a good one, but yeah, I had got a good Strike Super QQ Bang off of it. But and the last one I would recommend is, oh my god, this guy's clothes is hard to get. In fact, I'm going to show you the quest that you have to get it from, because I believe it is DLC. I don't know which DLC it is, but Kaba's clothes has some damn good stats if you're looking for Ki Blast and Strike Super. As a matter of fact, maybe right after this I might hop in myself and try to go farm his gear. But where is it? Where is it? Where are you? Where are you? Kaba, 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 Kaba. Kaba, Kaba, Kaba. If I believe it had something to do with like Champa and whatnot. Janemba, Broly. No, it's gonna be a little bit farther up. Let's see, let's see. Pride Trooper, Super Saiyan, Black, Champa. That's how you would get Champa's clothes, by the way. 101. Battle Suit Kaba, here we go. 102, quest 102. But as you see, this thing is kind of hard. It's not even the fact that they're strong, is that they throw so many people at you. And yeah, it's crazy. By the time you even get to Omega Shenron and Super 17, you might have like 2 minutes left. And it sounds easy. It's easy if you have friends. But if you have like teammate CAC members or comm, and they just keep moving the enemy out of your combos, then it's gonna be one hell of a ride. But no. But yeah, you know, I hope you guys, you know, could take some of these notes, you know, go make your own upsetting builds so you could take them online and have people going, what the F just happened to me, you know. And, you know, have a good day. Merry Christmas to you all, and I'll see you guys next time. Out.